We interrupt this program to bring you news on the rampant attacks of the AIDS virus. Groups of scientists all over the world, known as the Human Genome Project, have identified a possible vaccine for AIDS and are releasing more information tonight. Whether or not this vaccine works, it still comes as a huge breakthrough in modern day medicine. I'm Coop Daddy DeVille, and this is Curveline BBC. Now to Martin for on-site coverage.
How was that pee?
That was good. I didn't pee all day.
You're on camera!
Thanks, Scoop Daddy DeVille. I'm here with Uke Jack Check, a victim of AIDS. Now tell me, Uke, what is AIDS?
Well,
Oh, you can call me Martin.
okay, well, you see, Martin, AIDS is a highly contagious disease spread primarily through the wonderful and delightful, unprotected sex.
Is that how you contract the disease?
Well, you see, Martin, yes and no.
Can you elaborate?
Well, can you turn the camera off? This could get a little graphic. Alright. Well, you see, I'm not a huge fan of the condom thingy, and I tend to get around. But there are also other ways I could have gotten this AIDS thing. Because when I was little, I was breastfed, and I've had similar symptoms ever since. So for all I know, my mother could have given me the AIDS. Nonetheless, it doesn't bother me or the people I see at night.
Well, aren't you worried about infecting other people?
Not really.
I see. Well, now back to Coop Daddy DeVille for information on the vaccine.
Where is she?
Here today is scientist Mizen who is one of the many scientists that are part of the Human Genome Project. Now tell me, Mizen, what is this fantastic news I've been hearing about?
Well, Mr. DeVille?
It's Coop Daddy.
Excuse me.
Coop Daddy. You can call me Coop Daddy. My co-workers call me Mr. DeVille.
Okay, Coop Daddy? While I was experimenting on finding base pairs of DNA, I came across a possible vaccine for the AIDS virus. This vaccine is going to be genetically engineered and...
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you, what is a genetically engineered vaccine for the viewers watching?
Well, you see, genetically engineered vaccine, or GEV, as we scientists like to call them, are especially the genes that code for the certain...
Disease, yes.
Yeah, the certain disease implanted into a non-harmless virus such as
Cowpox, obviously.
Can you shut your mouth, please? Well, sorry about that, but, well then. The coding genes for AIDS are implanted into the non-harmful cowpox virus, which then are injected into the bloodstream. From there, the body's immune system sends out antibodies that attack any AIDS surfacing viruses, and the finished product is possibly immunity towards the AIDS virus.
Thank you, Mizen. Now, on to the afternoon news report. Right after this commercial...
Wait. That's not the only discovery I've found. Would you like to hear,
Enlighten us.
Well, as you might know, genetic disorders are extremely common within the public, and I've found a way to aid in these disorders. Pharmacies have begun to produce genetically engineered drugs that are used through oral consumption. These drugs can supply a diabetic with insulin and so on.
That sounds bodacious! But we're late, and we must begin the afternoon news report. Thank you, Mizen. I'm Coop Daddy DeVille, and this is Curveline BBC.
These right here are the new bicep, tricep, trap, delts, toy system. They can do everything. You can do push-ups. You can do whatever. Look at this. Push-ups. You can do curls. Look at this. Curls for the girls. Yeah. He's dead.
Some content may be graphic for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, guys? This is Ralph Johnson. I'm here to tell you about the Johnson 3000. the most finely tuned guitar in all of the realm. I got my man Ev over here on keyboard. What's up, Ev? He's dead.
Where is she?
Welcome back, folks. Tonight we have... Okay. Excuse me, but I received some information that Martin Lawrence, our own news reporter, has killed Uke Jackcheck. Reportedly, Martin had killed Uke right after the interview and tried getting away with it. Luckily, Detective Franklin of Chardon Homicide was on the case shortly after and lifted bloody fingerprints left by Martin that were traced back to him. Martin is now in custody of the police. With me now is Jaximus Mustachius, part of the forensics team, working with the homicide. Jaximus, what were you able to gather from those fingerprints?
Well, aside from finding out that the suspect was Martin, we were also able to track down family members that matched the print. After questioning direct family, we found out that Martin wasn't mentally stable and suffered from a disease called myxotosis. The disease caused the patient to sporadically burst into excitement and begin to tell life stories, such when then led to the possibility of psychotic intentions, like killing the man.
I see. So, hypothetically speaking, what if Martin hadn't left behind any fingerprints?
Well, the team would have done a full sweep of the perimeter, and chances are would have found at least one hair. Regardless of the single strand of hair, there may not have been enough DNA on it. So we send the sample to labs out in Orange County to use polymerase chain reaction or PCR on it. This essentially duplicates the sample until there's enough DNA to test, thus catching our suspect. PCR can also be used to diagnose genetic disorders like Martin had as well as studied. DNA found on fossils. So if you ever find a fossil, give me a call, man.
I most certainly will. Well, this has been an adventurous day. This is Coop Daddy DeVille with Curveline BBC, signing off.
Where is she?